Welcome to Python programming. This is Module 4, Dictionary and Strings. In Module 3, we studied list and tuple, where we have stored more than one value by using square bracket and parenthesis. Now, a dictionary, it is a collection of elements. Here, we are not only storing the values, we are also storing the corresponding key value. So each element going to have key and value pair. For dictionary, we are going to use curly braces. Within the curly braces, I am going to store this key and value pair. For example, I have taken one simple dictionary, D equal to within the curly brace. Here, brand is my key. For this key value is Java. Then model, that is a key, value is Parag. Then year, that is key, values 2020. So if you print the D, it is going to show all the elements in your dictionary. You can access the values by using the key values. For example, if you want to access the value Java, okay, you can access the corresponding Java value through the concerned key value. So for Java, we have a key, that is brand. So print D of brand. If you give like this, you will get the value Java. The other way to access the values in your dictionary using a get method. Here I have a dictionary, a d.get model. So d.get model, we have Parag. That Parag is stored in X. If you print the X, you will get this value for this key model. So now we can understand what is a key, what is a value. So our aim is we are going to store only the values. If you want to access the values, you can access through only keys. Now I want to print the entire keys. For that, I am going for a small program by using the for loop for X in D. X is going to take the values in D. That is, for X in D, print X. If you give like this, it is going to print only the key values. That is keys. It is going to print only the keys. Suppose you want to print the values after the dictionary dot values. If you use the function dot values, you will get that values. So this is a way of iterating one by one. Suppose you want to iterate the keys, you can go like this. If you want to iterate the values, you can use like this. The next one, how I am going to add the element, new element with the existing dictionary. So existing dictionary, that is my D. In that, I am going to use the key, that is type. For the type key, I am going to give the value two-wheeler. Okay, if you do like this, the two-wheeler value added with the key of type in your dictionary. Now I am printing the dictionary. It shows that type two-wheeler. The next one, how to find the length of the dictionary. For that, I am having the function len. Print len of D. If you give like this, it will show that number of elements. 1, 2, 3, 4. Totally I have 4 elements. Suppose you want to remove the elements, we have a pop method. So print D dot pop of type. I want to remove this two-wheeler. So if you give like this, it will show what value is removed from your dictionary. Now I am printing the dictionary. The 4th element is removed. So adding over or removing over. Now we go for the second one, strings. Strings, that is sequence of characters normally called strings. Here in Python, if you put a single character, that will also treat like a string. We can denote the string by using single quotes or double quotes. Now, for our understanding, I am giving S equal to SRM TRP Engineering College. Okay, this is string I given. If you want to print the string, you can put this print of S. So we will get the answer SRM TRP Engineering College. We can access the characters by using the index. Now print S of 3. It is going to print the character which is available in the index 3. So 0, 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. You will get that blank space. Okay, now I am changing this 4. So we will get this T. Then we can use slicing in our dictionary. So slicing that is available in our list. Now I am going to print the substring available in my string. For that, print yes. It is a starting index 4. So in the SRM TRP Engineering College, 4th index is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 T. Then 5 that is R, 6 that is P, 7 that is blank space. Here the end value, if it is a 7, it will print up to 6 only. So it will print 4, 5, 6. So we will get the answer TRP. So this is a way of printing substring. If you want to find the length of the string, I will print len of S. Same like our dictionary. So totally we have 27 characters including blank spaces. Now we have another one. I am taking some other string S1 equal to, okay, purposely I am leaving 2 spaces, then I am giving like this CSC. Okay, this is string I given. Now if you print this string S1, you will get the CSA with 2 blank spaces. Here we have blank spaces. If you want to remove any blank spaces in your string, we can go for strip function. Now I am using the strip function for my string S1. It will remove this space available in your string. That is the advantage of strip. Then we have a function called lower. If you want to convert all the characters available in your string as lowercase, how to use s dot lower. Now I am putting print s dot lower. Everything will be available in lowercase letters. The same thing for your uppercase, s dot upper. If you click s dot upper, show this SRM TRP in uppercase letters. The next function, we can replace the character with some other characters. So here I demonstrate I am going to replace the character T with S. So in S, that is my SRM TRP Engineering College, the T is available here. I am going to change this T. Now I am running this code, so it will give like this SRM SRP Engineering College. Then if you want to split the words in your string, here I am using the function called split. I am going to split the sentence by using the delimiter blank space. Here I given blank space. So we will get this SRM TRP Engineering College by mentioning that blank space. We are splitting the words. Now I am going to demonstrate a simple program using strings. how to count number of uppercase characters, lowercase characters in your string. For finding that, I am taking one string S equal to a department of CSC. So by C, this is small string. Here we can easily count. We have 4 uppercase, the remaining are small characters. So first step, I have a string. Then I declared to store the number of uppercase and number of lowercase. I initialize with 0. Now for C, okay, this identify variable. For C in S, okay, first I am taking C having the value D. If C is upper, okay, it will see that D is upper. Yes, condition is true. U equal to U plus 1. So the U value is increased by 1. Now it will come over here. Second value, that is E. E in S. If E is upper, no, it will come over here elif. Okay, that is E is lower, so lower value, that is increased by 1. Similarly, it will check the character one by one, and by using the E is upper and E is lower, it will increment the value. So now if I run the program, you will get this 4 upper characters, 11 lowercase letters. So this will be very useful whenever you are doing this Python projects. First I started with, in this model, a dictionary. A dictionary is a collection of elements. All the elements are stored with key and value. It is denoted by curly braces. For finding that length of the dictionary, we have len function. Then we can access the value by using indexing, or that is D of that key value, that is dictionary name of key value, otherwise by using get method. Then we started strings. In the strings, we can access the character by using indexing. We can find the substring by using slicing. We can strip, which is going to remove the spaces in your string. We can find the length of the characters. We can split the entire sentence by using the delimiter. Finally, I demonstrated a simple program by using strings, where we are calculating this upper and lowercase letters. So it is end of module 4. We'll meet in the next module 5, file handling. Thank you.